Time now to tell you what's happening on ground. It's day 4 of the Israel-Hamas war, and if we go by the images, the terrifying images, things don't look good at all. The damages are huge, the casualties enormous. Look at these images. They're from a morgue in Gaza. It's packed with bodies of those killed as people try to identify their family members. Look at this video now. It's from the small Israeli community of Be'eri. Rescue workers have retrieved over 100 bodies here. I repeat, over 100. These people were killed after Hamas gunmen attacked the area on Saturday.
We saw, was unbelievable, the casualties that we saw, and then we thought that we saw everything, but then it came to yesterday when we went into Kibbutz Be'eri and we saw what was done to the families, to the children. That was, I'm 33 years in this position, and I was everything. I saw everything. I thought I saw everything, but something like that I never saw.
This next video is from Gaza City. It shows the moment a distraught nurse discovered that her husband, who was also a medic, has died. She steps out of the hospital. She starts screaming, "My husband has been martyred."
استشهد يا جماعة. اشتغل في المستشفى، استشهد يا جماعة. جوزي أنا بشتغل هان مع المصابين وجوزي استشهد. يا جماعة جوزي استشهد. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. يا رب عليهم. يا رب أقدرهم.
Look at this video now. It's from Niram. It shows the Israeli border police trying to evacuate wounded soldiers as Palestinian gunmen rain bullets on them. This next video is also from Gaza City. It shows the aftermath of Israeli strikes. An entire neighborhood reduced to ashes with plumes of smoke rising from buildings. The next video is from Tel Aviv. It shows long lines at a supermarket as Israelis rush to hoard supplies, fearing shortages in the days ahead. What do these images tell you? That there's devastation on both sides, there's fear on both sides. Hamas may have started this war, Israel may just be retaliating, but it is the people who are suffering, people who have nothing to do with this war. They are paying the biggest price in this battle. If we speak of the numbers on the Israeli side, the death toll has climbed to more than 1,000 last we checked. The number of injured has risen to 3,400. On the Palestinian side, the death toll has risen to 770. The injuries stand at above 4,000. And it's not just the Israelis and Palestinians. There are a number of foreign nationals who have died or are missing or have been taken hostage. Here's what we know so far. From Thailand, 12 people have died, 11 have been taken hostage. From the United States, 11 have died, scores are still missing. From Nepal, 10 people have died. From Argentina, 4 have died and 5 are missing. From Ukraine, 2 people have died. From France, 2 people have died, 14 are missing. From Russia, 1 person has died, 4 are missing. From the UK, 1 person has died, 1 other is missing. From Canada, 1 person is reportedly dead, 2 are missing. From Cambodia, 1 person has died. From Brazil, 3 people are missing. From Italy, Tanzania, Paraguay, 2 people are missing. From Mexico and Colombia, 2 people have been taken hostage. From Panama and Ireland, 1 person each is missing. Last we checked, Qatar was negotiating with Hamas to secure the release of the hostages. Other countries too are making efforts to track their citizens who have gone missing. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia has also stepped in. Reports say that MBS has spoken to Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. The two apparently discussed working on a solution to prevent the expansion of the conflict. That said, the Crown Prince has also reiterated that Saudi Arabia continues to stand by the Palestinian people. Meanwhile, the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, is saying that it has more or less restored full control over its border fence with Gaza. It has deployed troop carriers, tanks, military armored bulldozers, and installed more fences at the border. The IDF has also expanded the mobilization of reservists to 360,000. Additionally, the IDF says that it has killed Hamas's Minister of Economy. His name was Jawad Abu Shamala. He managed the finances of the group and the flow of funds from abroad. On Monday night, he was reportedly killed in an airstrike.
The IDF is in full control of the areas around Gaza. There has been no infiltration of terrorists on the border with Gaza since last night. There are isolated incidents where we encountered terrorists that dug in the field between the tens of thousands of fighters that are operating in the area.
As the IDF secures Israel's borders, it is also telling Gazans to flee if they want to escape the strikes. The question is, where will they go? To Egypt, says the IDF. It has asked the people of Gaza to leave through the Rafah crossing, and last we checked, even the Rafah crossing had been shut. The IDF also deployed its tanks near the Lebanon border. This has been done due to fears that the conflict could expand, that Hezbollah from Lebanon could help Hamas. 3 Hezbollah fighters were killed on Monday. 1 Israeli officer was also killed in a raid. That was claimed by Palestinians in Lebanon. And lastly, back in Tel Aviv, Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu has called upon the country's opposition to form an emergency government, a government of national unity, to fight this war collectively. Listen in.
I
call on the opposition leaders to form immediately an emergency union government without prior conditions.
So these were the biggest developments on day 3 of the war. The next 24 hours are critical. The Arab League is meeting on Wednesday. It will decide a plan of action on the war. Whatever the outcome be, we can be sure of one thing. We are entering a new era of hard power politics, with countries across the world rethinking their strategy and beginning to take sides in this war. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.